Yeah, I know what type of time I'm on when I step in the scene, man. Had them bottles ready, had them sparkles ready. It's gonna be a good night. Last time around, it was different. Somebody tell them pay attention, nigga.
Right into it. Yep. Welcome to this brand new episode of another Shitty Opinion podcast. Your boy John, my co-host Dev, and let's get right into it.
Oh,
It's only right, the year's almost over. 2024 is
yo, facts.
so it's only right to start today's episode with the man that kicked off everything that took place this year with the one and only Katt Williams, man. 2024 ain't been the same since that Club Shay interview,
Yeah,
man.
yeah. I think Katt shook up the world this year. Kicked it off. Definitely with a bang.
But shout out to my man's Katt, but he's in the news for some positive stuff. He just bought some land and he plans on opening his own movie studio, which will be dope. Cause I know Katt Williams is definitely gonna be putting people on. That's all he do
Yeah,
is
yeah.
put people on. Sometimes when there's the gatekeepers and shit like that, you just gotta make that move that keep them out of your business. It's like, well, not keep them out. They're still gonna be there regardless, but it's just a creative path where you just avoid them in general.
But I think it definitely if it come to fruition because he wants to like Tyler Perry, like a few other I think Will Smith might have one. Somebody else has a studio. I know Tyler Perry has one.
Halle Berry got one.
Uh,
50 got one. 50 just
yeah,
recently got
50, right.
his.
50 got one. So it's like I definitely aside from Katt,
Want me to look up black celebs with movie studios?
yeah, that's a good Google. But again, for the sake of entrepreneurship, I think that's a dope look for Katt because again, it's a totally different market when it comes to building your brand. I think it's something that Katt can, if he builds it, something that will give him a lifetime of steady income. My only issue or question about it is like Katt that rubbed a few people the wrong way, and would other black actors support the studio? Because I look at it like it's not like being on Katt's show. It's not like, oh, I'm gonna be Katt asking me to be on the show. But to work on a studio is like renting a banquet hall. You get what I'm saying? Like I rent the space, I film on this space, I pay you for the access to the space, and we don't really have to even fuck with each other to do business in that regard. And so
What's crazy? The only thing that popped up was
50 and Tyler Perry.
Tyler Perry, and everybody else owns it says 17 stars who have their own production company. So a lot of them just own production
Yeah,
companies.
I
They
ain't
don't own
talking. I ain't
actual.
talking about no. Yeah, I ain't talking about no production
I'm saying I
company.
think Will Smith got a production company.
Yeah.
So I think that's what they all own. I don't think that is a minority of them that
Yeah.
actually own the actual studio.
Because you got to have the land
Mm-hmm.
to open a studio and
And
shit.
shit, the other studio companies probably own
And
all the
then
other
yeah,
studio lots,
exactly.
like the
And
big
then right,
companies.
exactly. So for the people that got one, like look at Katt Williams, he's taking an old army base and building his studio on it. Now I'm sure that's gonna be expensive. So he probably on the back end have people come in to support in regards to like funding or whatever. But I think it's a dope look for Katt to. I'm hoping that this does come to fruition because to have a more studio space for black artists and
I'm
black
saying, yeah, it's definitely the
creators.
minority. I'm not gonna lie, from what I've seen, I didn't do a thorough research, but it only looked like it's gonna be Tyler Perry, 50, and Katt
And Cat
Williams.
Williams. Yeah, and
So
that's definitely dope. So I I definitely think Katt started off the year with a bang and ended the year with a bang. And I'm hoping that this studio works out for him. And again, like I said, Bad Boys was filmed on the Tyler Perry studio, the last couple of Bad Boy movies. So ain't no telling, like the proper space, the proper facility, ain't no telling. Katt Williams, again, compared to, and location is everything. So do we know exactly where the studio going to be for Katt Williams? John?
You said what?
What state or city the studio going to be in?
Oh, where he bought the land at?
Yeah.
Alabama.
So again, inexpensive compared to where the other studios is located. So it'll be cost effective for.
They're all in the South. Tyler Perry's Atlanta.
Right.
50's in Louisiana.
Because it's cost effective.
And then Katt is in Alabama.
It's cost
and
effective.
It's also like region. Well, they do a lot of filming in Atlanta, but for Katt and 50, it's not really a place because it's New York.
Yeah, but I don't think that matters anymore because when you have a studio, you can create.
Yeah.
These
you act like you're shooting in New York and you're fucking shooting in a whole
exactly, and that's the beauty of having a studio because again you have like Warner Brothers and all this and shit. They have a studio. Portion of the studio look like New York. Portion of the studio look like LA. Portion of the studio look like fucking the Wild West and shit. So depending on how Katt and his team design it for the location, I would think as a film producer or a director, it would be less expensive to film at his studio versus going to California and going to one of the big wig studios and shit. So like it all depends on how well Katt now put the studio together. But I definitely think it could be a very profitable business venture for Katt. So I'm excited to see what he do with it. And I'm definitely wishing him the best.
Yeah, wish him the best, man.
Call it the Pimp Chronicle Studios.
Imagine that should be fire. Pimp Chronicles.
Money Mike's studio and shit. Money Mike's movies. But yeah, I'm excited for Katt, man. So that's a dope look. Congratulations, Katt.
And shout out to him, and then maybe him, 50, and Tyler Perry could all do a collaboration together because they are the only ones, as to my knowledge, that all got studios.
Right. Nah, that's fire. That's different business type shit. And again, 50's studio is up and running, correct?
Yes, that's why he had the whole that shit he threw in Street for. That was like
the festival.
That festival was like a opening ceremony to this thing. I don't know when he's gonna start filming there, but his shit is officially open for business now.
Good. Well, I'm excited to see what Katt do. We know Tyler Perry doing his thing and shit. So, it's definitely a dope look.
Yeah, man, they out there doing their thing, man. Maybe one day all the comedians can get together and squash all that unnecessary stuff,
Yeah.
One day, maybe like Katt Williams could do like a comedy special, you know what I'm trying to say? Like something huge for the comedians, he's a legend when it comes to I was gonna say I was gonna talk about like past, but no matter what anybody feels about him, Katt Williams is a legend in the comedy game.
No, definitely is.
He's definitely a legend. Even with the negative things that have taken place and
without a doubt, stuff. He's definitely a legend.
But he put in that work. He gave some great comedy specials. So
and got some iconic roles.
Mm-hmm. So maybe I think that would be dope though. Like that he actual comedian owns a movie studio where all the comedians can come together. So hopefully. Positive, I think so, but there's still people that feel the type of way. He went after some people.
He went after some giants
through conversation, but that's a big move. So
No, we just gotta see it come to fruition. He has the land. We just gotta see if it actually
But
comes
would they,
together.
you know what I'm trying to say? Would they prove him right? Like, you know, even though he said what he said, and they choose not to support him because of what he said, would that still technically prove him right? Because I feel like this is a move that is bigger than all that, in my opinion.
Yeah,
I know
it's bigger
people
than
feel how they feel,
it's
but
bigger than all that. But if you're op, you're op. So it's like, nigga, that's dope, but fuck you, nigga. Like, so I would hope that they be big enough to be like, wow, this is something that
that's what I mean. Like in terms like
yeah,
that, they don't have to think, but it's like they still give him his flowers for making a move like
yeah.
that. I don't mean
Again,
like a kumbaya, but it's like,
all right. Fuck
what
you,
you ask me?
nigga.
Next question.
Suck my dick, nigga. Fuck you and your studio.
So you know that's what I mean because you know it is what it is. But that's all I'm saying. I'm not saying forget everything he said, but it's like Katt Williams, he got on my nerves, but
Yeah.
that's a
Can
big.
you be big enough to applaud a move like that? We're
Because
gonna
even
see.
you know what's crazy? I think even if Katt Williams didn't like the person, I think Katt Williams would still do it.
What?
I think
Nah.
he would. I don't know. I think he would.
Cat too petty. Cat be like, you know why he well, we
No,
all
I
know.
think he'll
We
give you a
all
compliment, but he'll probably throw a shot in the
so
same.
what's it ain't a compliment then. Well, you know how he get
It
it.
depends.
Steve Harvey, he opened his mouth and it gave him a studio. So congratulations if you gotta suck a dick to the top. I know a lot of women that would do that.
See that's not that one right there is nothing positive about. If you say a statement like that, there's nothing positive about
But
it.
that's the type of shit Cat would say, man. Cat ain't giving niggas no flowers. Cat standing on what he say.
Yeah, but his shit don't come from hate. He just feels like they be hating.
Yeah.
Like Cat Williams doesn't come from a stance of hate, so that's why I feel like he still may feel how he feel, but
But he
like I
gonna
said,
feel like they on some hating ass shit. And they wins. He ain't congratulating them niggas, man. He not fucking with them.
now I know he's not, but I'm just saying I feel like if the right move was made by one of them, and he genuinely felt like, oh, that was like a dope move, I think he would. But other than that, I don't.
If he does, it will be with slight. Like, well, I hope he get back to the people that he stole from.
Or I hope his booty hole still is he
Right.
still a virgin in his booty hole?
Yeah,
And
Cat,
that's what he said.
man.
He said
That ain't going,
he said
man.
I'm still a virgin in my booty. Man, that was he had he had the club chase. He had a couple of like he had that. He had the club chases, and he did another interview. I think it was with Willie D.
Uh-huh.
He did one with him, and I think after that it led to a Joe Rogan interview.
Yeah, Cat ain't going. He ain't,
But the way it's just the way he did the club chase one. I know people are mad at Shannon Sharp, but that shit was like a stand up in this. Like he gave us a dead ass a
yeah,
special.
no facts.
You talking real shit, but he gave us like a special.
And
Yeah,
Shannon
all the
laughing.
quotables.
Shannon laughing the whole time.
You gotta tell him no. He be wanting to party. You gotta tell him no. What the hell? He said so much shit in that shit, man.
But no, shout out to Cat though. That's a big move.
Shout out to him. Let's keep it, movies, actor wise, Jonathan Major. So, me and you talked about it on last week's episode. Him and Megan Good got engaged. We talked about
Congrats.
hopefully it's a start of like good news and maybe he could make his way back into like the movie business because obviously
Yeah.
well, he was found guilty. I don't want to say accusations, but he was found guilty for certain things, and obviously it caused him. He lost his role with Marvel and other projects. But
Right.
his ex-girlfriend dropped her civil suit,
Yeah.
so she dropped it. I guess it's positive. It is good and positive news, but either way, he was still found guilty. So it's not. It's at least he won't have to dish out more financials.
Right. I think it's more about the reputation at this point. And I think that's what he cared about most is getting his reputation back because he was starting to bubble as a young black actor in Hollywood. And so she dropped the civil suit. He was still found guilty of the assault when he defended himself, but he was still found guilty of that. And so I just think, first off, congratulations to him and Megan. And two, I just think, with this young lady's checkered past and her instability that was showcased throughout this case, the same way Johnny Depp has been forgiven, I think Jonathan Majors also should be forgiven, and I'm hoping that he's able to land other roles, but definitely make a push back into the Marvel. I don't know, Marvel going in a different direction with RDJ being Dr. Doom, killing off the Kane and shit, the Council of Kanes. But I just want to see him flourish again, because prior to this incident, he was starting to bubble. So I'm just, again, continuing to wish this young man the best, because he does have a lot of potential, and he got him a fine black woman, one of the finest women in Hollywood. So
always, man, she's been beautiful my whole life.
Her whole life, bro, straight up.
It's funny. We're gonna talk about some actress talking about, she's been beautiful my whole life too, but
yeah,
we're gonna talk about that later in the episode. But it's, I
Megan,
guess it creates like an identity thing. I don't know if that, but she's been beautiful my whole life.
Been
So
one of those
Jonathan Majors is doing his thing. But like I said, it's good to see him in like a positive light, like something positive.
Yeah. No, definitely.
But maybe he make he have a sneaky cameo in the
Marvel.
He makes a sneaky cameo in the MCU.
They gonna if he gonna be in it, they gonna have Dr. Doom kill Kane.
Right in the first 5 seconds, like you thought you was gonna be the bad guy for this shit. I'm the bad guy.
Yeah, type shit. Hey, we give y'all what y'all want, but we're gonna take the druggie.
I was gonna say, well, with that, we'll see how it goes. Let's get into another man that's dominated 2024 news, the news cycle of 2024. Diddy's criminal, what did I say? Well, his defense team. I say criminal defense team because it's his defense lawyer.
Right.
His defense team alleging that the prosecutors put out an edited version of the Cassie tape. I guess you gotta try what you gotta try, but I don't.
So they added the extra punch. They added extra kick.
What did they? I would like to know what parts.
What part was docked up?
Or what parts did they make look worse than what it is? It's like, oh, he didn't run out there in his towel. Or you know what I'm trying to say? It's like, I want like they have to put up if they're gonna that route. What detail did they?
What part did they was edited? What way was it edited? And are y'all standing on the fact that they made it worse than what it was? If that's gonna be y'all stance, Diddy, you going to jail, bro. If y'all stance is, oh, they made it look worse than what it actually was, they edited that video. They actually took a few days of incidents and put it together and made it look like it was happening in one scene. When actuality, that happened over a course of a weekend.
Yeah, so it's like, or the part where he was throwing shit at her while she was on the floor when he was sitting down.
That wasn't the same. That wasn't the same day.
Yeah, he was throwing that at somebody. I don't know. Sometimes I feel like these defense teams, they pay a lot of money, but then when they put that certain shit out to the public, like, you get paid for.
Yeah.
Like,
what you doing
that's
with
our
that?
strategy?
Yeah, what you doing with that? Because I don't think that's gonna help your case. Because
Right.
again, based on everything that we said in this video, what's been docked up and what's the truth? Because you can't add no extra blows and extra kicks to the motherfucker.
Yeah, it's like what?
No, they ran the video back twice. He only kicked the once. Like,
That was his double that chased that out the room.
right. And again, no, that wasn't the same day. They put two clips together. Yeah, sometimes these defense teams don't be making the most calculated of moves. Because that's dumb. Even to make a statement like that, it's like, so was it worse? Was it longer? Was it shorter? No, that happened over a course of a day. They made it seem like it happened within like 5-10 minutes. Like, regardless of how long the fucking video was or how much time was lapsed in between, he still beat the fuck out of that woman. So I don't know the end goal of sharing information like that. He was actually performing. He was trying to let her listen to a new record, but she wasn't receptive to that. Like, what's the point? What's the point of dumb shit like that?
Yeah, I don't know. But they gotta do what they gotta do, right? They gotta find what avenues they can to win.
Yeah, they dumb as hell. That ain't a good avenue. Y'all gotta bust a U-turn and go back. Find another street to go down because this ain't the one. Take that though.
Right. From Diddy to another, it's not as negative, but T.I. was recently in the news because he was disallowed entry
Into a restaurant and shit.
a restaurant/bar because he didn't have his ID. And he got into a little road session with the bouncer. I guess some people just don't know certain artists who they are. Like T.I.'s pretty big, he's pretty recognizable for the most part.
Yeah.
I feel like certain places people who just don't who's like, oh
Where
shit,
was he? Where was he? Was he in Atlanta?
where he was just
Where this exchange happened?
let's see, if he's in Atlanta, then that might be bad. Was T.I. denied entry to? He was in Texas. He was in Austin, Texas, but that's down south. Everybody, for the most part, I think everybody, if it was like, not to go on a race car, but I think if it was a white person, the bouncer he didn't look white.
Yeah, I see if this was my fucking white Connecticut, like fucking Stanford somewhere. And even then, I feel like motherfuckers still know who T.I. is. So, like, I don't know. Maybe the nigga was Dominican or something. Fresh, he maybe one of these Venezuelans that just came over here and shit. Maybe that's what it is. He like, I don't know who the fuck you are. But that was dumb on the behalf of that bouncer because T.I. is someone who is well off. I'm pretty sure would have patroned that establishment very wellly. And so I hope the owners of that particular place, reach out and like, hey, T.I., sorry for the misconception or miscommunication. We'd love to have you come back. Happy hour on us type shit. Like, because that's you want to have people like T.I. inside your establishment so you can put on your wall with your picture and shit who ate at your spot type shit. Like, you want those moments as a restaurant owner and shit. So bad move, bouncer. I don't know if you again black, white, Hispanic, whatever you is, but you gotta get up on your hip hop artists, man, because they make money too.
Yeah, man. And it's just funny. He got to a quick roast session. I guess just is like,
Well, you know, T.I. doing stand-up shit now, so
he's like, man, you know who I am, man. Like he had to. I don't know how many times a day Ti flexes like, you know who I am, Carl. Like, you know who I am. But I guess in that moment, he's like, yo, the fuck? Yeah, you gotta know who I am.
yeah, that was crazy.
What? Yeah, but like I said, it happened down south, so shit
Yeah,
happens.
it's crazy. Crazy happened in the South.
Yeah.
That's crazy for
Man,
what?
Ti maybe here. That's why Ti probably don't carry. Remember the last time we talked about him, he got the mistaken identity shit, right? It's the person he had his ID, and the person had the same
Facts.
name as him.
Yeah.
He was like, "Fuck that!
Yeah.
I'm leaving my shit at
Yeah.
home.
Facts.
I'm leaving my shit at home.
I
I
ain't
ain't
gonna
got
say I'm some
that
other nigga.
bullshit."
Right.
And then this happened. So it's like shit.
Can't win. T.I. can't win. He
Mhm.
got his ID. Y'all miss identifying who he is, and then he ain't got his ID, and now y'all definitely don't know who he is. T.I., I feel bad for you, brother. Messed up what they doing to you out here. He should just get an ID that say T.I. Just say T.I. on it.
But from one down south music artist to another, Young Thug has a lawsuit. He was sued. They filed this lawsuit back when, I think a little before he got locked up. Well, he could have been locked up because they said how long Young Thug was locked up for?
How long was Thug locked up?
Because the lawsuit, they filed the lawsuit in 2020. No, I think Thug was still out. I think he probably got locked up in 2021. If I'm not mistaken, I think it was 2021.
May 2022. You heard me?
You got 2022?
Yeah, May 2022 is when he went to jail. So this was before.
So he's facing a lawsuit, but I guess it resurfaced now that he's out. He's been out almost a month now.
Right.
So it has resurfaced.
Trying to get that coin, trying to collect.
But it's like, damn, let him drop
fuck all that
music or something.
Nope.
It's like
they like fuck that
because we're talking about millions. It's like, damn.
Yeah.
Hey, yeah, you thought you was locked up.
Thought we forgot.
Yeah, run that check. It's like, yo, he only hasn't really, he hasn't really thing. No, it is. They heard that Drake story. They said Drake gave him some bread when Drake flew out to see him.
Gave him some
They gave him some bread.
money.
Like, oh, you get some money? Okay.
Pocket watching.
That shit is fucked up, but hopefully all that shit works itself out. Like shit, I felt like he's done the most legal battles he has. I don't think he's trying to go back to court. He's done spent.
Yeah, nigga got
PTSD. Locked up for the rest of his life.
Nigga, I have PTSD walking back into a fucking courtroom. I go into convulsions, knowing what I've been through and shit. I wouldn't want to see a courtroom any day, anytime soon. So, but hey, man, people got to get their bread. So, I mean, he had a song with T.I. Ain't it all about the money? Didn't they have that song?
They got a couple of songs together.
But they had a song called It's All About the Money or something like that.
They do got a song called All About the Money.
So, hey, it's all about the money. Gotta pay your way. So it is what it is. People need to recoup. But welcome home, Thug. They like, we got a welcome gift for your ass. We got a welcome home gift for your ass. They go to his young lawsuit.
Shit, man. Shit's fucked up, man. Fucked up. From music to acting. John Stamos just caught some, negative flack because his co his co-star was just his co-star
Diagnosed.
from Full House, co-star from Full House.
Yeah.
Is I think was it Uncle Danny? Is Uncle Jesse Danny?
Uncle Danny.
And then RP my man Bob Saget,
Right.
he was the pop. But the actor who plays Uncle Danny in real life was diagnosed with cancer. So he's going through treatment. So he shaved his head bald. And John Stamos wore
a ball cap.
A ball cap, there we go. He wore the ball cap, so he ain't cut his hair.
Yeah.
Some people was in the comments like, oh yeah, he was definitely not cutting. Uncle Jesse was definitely not cutting.
That's his money.
So, but I think more people in the world felt the way. But that Uncle,
I think it was a joke.
Yeah, but that's what the actor who played Uncle Dave basically he was like, I'm a comedian. I thought it was funny. Like,
exactly.
So, I'm trying to say the moment is for him to cheer up his friend. They go back. So it's more for him.
Yeah, exactly.
Out there, but some people.
Here's my solidarity.
Yes. Selective outrage. I'm trying to say selective outrage. So, but I didn't think it was. No, it was like that's his man.
Bro, I saw it. I laughed, and I instantly got it.
Yeah, bro. Uncle Jesse ain't cutting that hair, man. He had that hair all my life.
Uncle Jesse ain't cutting his hair. John Stamos, pretty self, ain't cutting his hair. And then again, Danny is a comedian. So it's like, we're going to make light of the situation. Like, I got you, bro.
Oh,
and it's like
Danny was the pop's name, Uncle Joey. I knew.
Joey.
His name is Joey. His real name is David Collier. His real name is Dave Collier. Danny is Pop. RP Bob Saget. Yeah. He was Danny. Yeah. It's Uncle Jesse, Uncle Joe. I knew it was double J's. I haven't watched that show in a long time.
Yeah, they were he was in on the joke. Like, he understood the joke. He's a comedian and shit. And so, like, John Stamos did it in a way that he knew his brother would get the joke. So, like you said, selective outrage. If you know them, and if you know the show, like it gives. Like, I'm telling you, I saw it and I laughed. I'm like, yo, this nigga dumb as hell. Like, but it showed me instantly what type of relationship they had.
Mm-hmm.
Like, this really my brother and shit. Like, I'm fucking around. I'm a show solidarity, but I'm gonna show it in a way that he would like me to do it. And that's like, it was funny, man. It was funny.
At least he got a positive moment, in a dark time, because obviously.
I thought it was funny. I thought it was funny, and I instantly got it.
But
like, that's the point. I got it. I got the joke. I understood the joke as soon as I saw it. So people need to, but people just don't. People such bitches, man. I can't.
It's the error, man. Selective outrage is the error. Like,
everybody is so outraged. It's like, if you watch that show, of the dynamic of their relationship on the show, they did that for many years. They got the Fuller House show.
Yeah,
people forget.
And he was able to finish the Fuller House before,
right. They did the Fuller House with all them on it and shit. So these niggas got, literally like a 30, 40-year relationship.
Yeah, bro, Full House came out. I was a kid when Full House came out.
When did Full House come out? What's that, late 80s?
Late 80s, I would say late 80s, early 90s. No, it's crazy. I just had to
1987.
So I wasn't even born yet when Full House came out.
I wasn't even born yet.
I wasn't even born yet. So man, Uncle Jesse, John Stamos had that hair before I was born.
Bro, these niggas, but I'm just saying they've been locked in for 40 plus years.
That's crazy. I thought that shit was like, first episode, 1980, September 22nd, 1987. So it just did it was just a 27-year anniversary. No, not 27, I'm bugging. 37-year anniversary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
33 year.
Nah, it's 37. It's 37. Because we're in 24.
You're right.
It was in 24. I just had the wrong numbers. I'm like, wait, that don't sound right. Because people born in 87 is definitely not 27 years old this year.
But nah, that's crazy though. So like you look at that and how long they've been friends and their relationship on the show, like, bro, it makes sense. Like I laughed as soon as I saw it. I'm like, yo, this shit's funny. He's clowning. Like, but again, like you said, selective outrage. People are sensitive as hell and a bunch of bitches. I'm glad they were able to have that moment though. So as brothers, I'm glad they had that moment. But it is what it is.
But that to another somewhat funny story. That one's obviously not as funny, but funny. Not for the context of the situation, but the joke is funny. But from one story to another, this story is funny. So two Miami, Florida inmates, never met each other, but conceived a baby. That's a little crazy. Like
pen paling it and shit.
I'm not gonna lie, that's a little wild.
So a lot of those prisons be having like it'd be one building, but it'd be split between the men and women. And so through the air vents, the hot air vents, he ejaculated, kept it warm.
But it's like, how the fuck did they get? Oh, that's a little.
Bro, you don't be seeing them shows where they be talking through the toilet.
Yeah, I've seen shows where they talk through that, or like through the vents, they talk to like the next. Yeah, it's like the person to like the next cell. Like they're two different like wings, wouldn't they be?
Bro, I don't look. There's some connect. They passing each other during chow time or some shit, and they've been pen paling it. All these prisons, these motherfuckers got phones and shit now. They low key got a phone sitting there, FaceTime and every day. Having phone sex, bro said, bro, you gonna have my baby. I'm gonna send this hot cum through the air vent. You better put that in your vajaj. And boom. 9 months, we're gonna see a beautiful little convict come to the earth.
Yo, but it's like they don't really know that. They say they got to talking to each other in the shit, but it's like,
bro, inmates ain't got nothing but time on their hand. They know each other better than shit. Me and my wife know each other.
They're both in their 20s and they both in prison for murder charges.
Bro, look, they already got something that connects them. They're gonna be in there for life, so they locked in. Makes sense to me. Look, I get it. Love, love.
But funny, like you said, she said you could. They talk to each other because their vents. I guess their vents carried over to their cells, and she said you hear people on different floors. She said exactly what you said. Stand on the toilet and be able to talk to them.
Yeah, I'm telling you, I've seen the shows, they be taking a pipe and shit, sucking the water or the air out of the shit, and they be talking through them motherfuckers, like having full-blown conversation. They in that bitch locked in, talking to each other every day.
That's wild. Like, yo, the person you ain't never met, yo, I'm trying to have this baby. You trying to give me a baby? That's crazy. Bro, I still think that's a little crazy. Can't be out here giving random people babies.
They ain't random. They in there locked in. They into the same shit. Murder and killing. They simpatico, bro. They both in jail.
The baby
So,
was born this past June, so
man, they done brought a beautiful little convict into this world. Congratulations to them, man. That baby get to grow up and tell that beautiful story of how his parents met. His or her. How did your parents meet? Well, they were in this beautiful low maximum security location where they would talk all day, every day, nonstop. And then one day they decided to have me. And now they got somebody that can potentially get one of them out. Mama get some good time and shit. Got a baby out on the outside. Bro, happy family, bro. We can't stop love. Nothing to stop love. Even a sale. Even a sale can't stop love. It's crazy, man. Love is such a beautiful thing, man. When you think about it, how magical love can be. You can even find it after committing murders. It's great, man. This is the type of stuff you make movies about.
no, yeah, this is the fucking Hollywood script right here.
Facts, man.
That's
This like, I think this love story is up there with like Romeo and Juliet. Like,
oh man,
it's like Titanic type shit, forbidden love. You know what I'm saying? This is shit they be having those graphic novels about. No, right? I sent my semen through the hot air vent. As we spoke through the night, she lubricated herself with my love as I talked her through it. Bro, that's a book right there. It's a book. I'm getting horny talking about it. I'm arousing myself.
That's crazy. But man, I guess, bro, hopefully that child is loved and able to be raised in a proper situation, because
that ain't one.
Well, their parents ain't gonna be around, but I'm pretty sure they have relatives.
Right.
Bro.
I don't know if you want to be with a relative either. Because relatively, them motherfuckers some nuts.
There's a possibility. There's definitely a possibility.
But I wish them all the best, man.
Yeah, man. But it is what it is. Now let's get into what I was, kind of referring to earlier in one of the stories we were talking about earlier. Halle Berry talks about, she was talking about in an interview, she was talking about she wants to be known more than just being beautiful. So she feels like beauty, her being beautiful, is like, when you think of Halle Berry, that's the first thing you think of.
Yeah, but what's Halle Berry like? Her role, like, was she like?
I don't think it's even about the role. I just think she wants to be more recognized for her. Like, oh yes, she was a great actress. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, she was
That's
great.
my point. Only way you get that is by being a great actress. So what is that role that's like Halle Berry killed that shit other than Monster Ball when we just saw she got some nice old titties? Or Swordfish when we saw she got some nice old titties.
But my question would be is like, even with that role, it doesn't not gonna change how she looks. You know what I'm trying to say? So it's like
nothing's gonna change how she looks. She fine.
Yeah, she's beautiful. So it's like,
but again, if you was that great of an actress, like you can't slap a gift titty in the face.
No, but I'm saying, but like, think about
your beauty got you where you at, bro.
No, I understand what you're saying, but let's go down the line of like the great actresses.
They ugly.
No, they're not. They're not.
Look at them. Whoopi.
You would put Whoopi over Halle? We're talking about acting.
Nah. Whoopi ain't did enough to be overact.
Yeah, she knows she had sister act, but
Yeah, that's not that. But
Kerry Washington, beautiful. But it's like,
but Kerry Washington don't get. She's another nigga who always making ugly faces in roles, and she
but
can't act either.
it's not. I think Halle Berry's point is just like, it's not about that. It's just she wants to be recognized. Like, oh, look at this great, like, actress, artist, someone that's gave
Your
her all.
talent has to do that.
But like I said, we name the actresses. Just name the actresses. It's like
that's talented.
Yeah.
Were you saying black or we saying actresses?
Name actresses that's you feel that's very talented. If you want to like to expand to like overall white, like white, Latino, or like everything else you can. But I think I'm just naming the point is like name all these actresses and ones that you name. Because there's still a majority of them is beautiful. You know what I'm trying to say? So it's like
don't get me wrong, like I think in Hollywood, unfortunately,
that's what they want to cast. They want to cast the good-looking people.
You gotta be good looking, but there are some good looking actresses who can act. So you got like what's my girl from How to Get Away with Murder? I'm drawing blanks on her name. Viola Davis. Great actor, great looking woman. Like there is that. And then on the whiter side, you got a fucking who back in her day, Meryl Streep was beautiful when she was younger. She's old now, but when she was young, she was beautiful, and she had to do like the beautiful roles. You got the girl from the white girl from The Devil Wears Prada. I can't think of her name.
Anne Hathaway.
Anne Hathaway. Great actress. Beautiful too. Like,
but that's my point. That's what I'm saying. My point is like, but I understand her point. Her point is just for her to be recognized outside her beauty. That's her whole point. Halle's wants to be recognized.
In order to be recognized outside of your beauty, you have to have the talent that surpasses the beauty.
I think in certain cases it's not a fair fight because it's like there's some talent. There's some very, very talented women, but not to. I'm not shitting on their talent, but their beauty is just they're very, 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 very beautiful.
It is. It just again, I'm a keep it to Halle and her roles. Halle has never, to me, showed me any acting chops where I was like, yo, Halle crushed that shit. What, Catwoman?
Yes. Yeah, Monster Ball.
Losing Isaiah?
Losing Isaiah was good.
That was early in her career, but that wasn't Halle Berry that we know today. Halle Berry just ain't that great of an actor. I'm sorry. She's a beautiful woman. And I think the reason why she's considered an A-list actress is because of a large part of it is her beauty. So you got to take God's gifts and appreciate them. God has put you in position.
Oh, she's putting in a lot of work, man.
I know she has. I didn't say she didn't stay working. I just say she ain't that great of an actress. Nobody says she didn't work. She just ain't that good of an actress. I'm sorry. It is what it is. She ain't that great of an actress.
Tough, man.
Man, I'm looking at her shit. Bro, Halle ain't really cooked nothing, bro. Sorry. We love you, Halle. Legend. But nah, the acting chops compared to your colleagues, bro, it ain't up there. Sorry, like it is what it is. I think fucking Cookie is a better lion than her. I mean, better actress than her. Cookie Lion, what's her name?
Taraji.
Taraji is a better actor than her.
Taraji, I don't know.
And Taraji is another beautiful woman.
Yeah, but
acting wise,
I don't know.
She's a better actress than Halle Berry.
Baby Boy.
Yeah, that's one.
Right? And I guess the shit she put out recently, she has a lot of roles too, but I don't know about that one. She's great though. Like I ain't trying to compare them. They're both great, but Hallie got a nice little. Obviously she's working, but I think in the shit like in the roles that she has had, she's been great. It's just they what we say like the
she's been great.
Yeah. Like I said, Monster Ball. She has Monster Ball. She has Losing Isaiah. That's 2.
Monster Ball, niggas like Monster Ball because she got fucked by an old white man.
She won an award for that.
Exactly.
Man, you better put respect on her name. She got an Oscar.
Because she got fucked and showed titties on the screen with this freaky old man.
I'm not gonna say that was a no. It made that was an interesting part to put in the movie, but she played that role really well.
She made us believe
you ever watch Gothica?
That weak ass shit, bro.
That was weak. Swordfish was alright too. I'm just saying it's just different types of
Swordfish. What do we remember from Swordfish? What's our moment in Swordfish?
I just thought about it. Oh no, but that's after it's funny because it's Hugh Jackman and her, and that's Moving in the Storm.
Hugh Jackman got.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Crack this code.
Swordfish. I'm talking about like outside of
interesting movie.
It was an interesting movie. You know what I'm trying to say? It was an interesting movie. I thought it was a good movie. Outside all the some movies don't need the sex scene or that.
But when you think of Swordfish,
the pool scene,
the head scene, those are the 2 scenes everybody remembers.
The pool scene, man.
Boom. Come on, man. Holly, I love you.
I don't know. It's crazy. I haven't watched that movie, but all the scenes is popping up in my head now. Like all that shit.
John has said in every movie that one scene.
I'm not saying.
John don't
right?
John can't wait.
X-Men. Her at the
all you shit. Now you got her with white hair at the pool and shit. Like
that's hilarious. But no, I'm just saying. I think. Well, I'm just saying for like all the other actresses, like even the other beautiful ones and the ones that's considered like top of the line actresses with the good roles and shit.
Yeah.
My whole point is like, I think if in certain cases, it's just they are mostly like they're really, really, really talented.
Yeah.
But
I think they
really, really are. They're really, really beautiful. So it's like nobody's trying. I think if you try in a way, we're not trying to discredit them. It's like, you're a dope ass actress and you're beautiful. But I think in the way she's speaking, it's like she again, like I've reported on previously. This is not. This is like the acknowledgement. Is like when you think her, people think beauty. So it's like she thinks for the most part, all her hard work that she's put in is somehow brought down because it's like, when you see her, you think her as Halle Berry. Oh my God, she's beautiful.
But that's true, John. But I honestly feel as though when you think of Halle Berry, beautiful. But when the talent matches and you have those roles where you stood out, it's gonna be she's so beautiful and so talented. Like you gonna get that extra piece. Like she's so beautiful and she's so talented. Like you're gonna get that extra nod. Whereas I don't feel like just looking at her IMDb, the long career she's had, because she's had a long ass career, been around since the 80s as well. Halle Berry just ain't never really had the acting chops that surpass or at least equal up to her beauty. So in a long run of her career, it's like, yeah, she's been more beautiful than she's been talented.
Like I said, it's a tough case. Tough case.
It's unfortunate, but it is the case. I feel like, and then it's like the roles. You gotta be smart with your roles. I look at somebody like Zoe Saldana, who is very beautiful.
Yes, that's another beautiful actress.
But
she's killing it on Linus. Linus is dope.
She's killing on Linus, and she does a lot of different roles. So it's like she's very beautiful, but she's separating herself from how beautiful she is by taking strong scripts.
No, I understand that, but again, it's how she is. Like I said, it's the way they perceive it. You know what I'm trying to say? Is how they perceive. She could do all those roles. It'd be great movies. It's not going to change how she looks.
Well, not for Halle Berry, because bitch, you can't act, so act better.
I disagree with that, but in Zoe's case, it's like it's not going to change the fact neither.
But like I said, but Zoe gets she's so beautiful and so talented. Whereas Halle get she's so beautiful. And it stops there because the acting chops, the roles you selected, hasn't put you in a space where you can get that back end compliment. She's so beautiful and so talented, like an Angela Bassett, who's been around forever. Yeah. So beautiful, but she gets respect as an actress. So talented.
Halle Berry, I think Halle Berry gets the respect. It's just like we said, when you bring up Halle Berry's name, what's the first thing most people think?
Beautiful.
Beauty. You know what I'm saying?
But I think that's with all of them. They all, because in Hollywood you got to be beautiful. Unfortunately,
no, I know. We agree on that. To be in Hollywood, you have to like look the part, so you have to look good. Like these execs want someone that looks good because they want people to they want people to come to the screen. We need to have something to look at. No, we agree with that. But my point is, some of these actresses don't have that beauty rep that Halle Berry has. Not saying they're not more beautiful thing, but it's like I said.
Halle Berry is definitely one-on-one beauty. Like she's one of those.
They be putting it in like other pop culture things. You know what I'm trying to say? Like other movies or other shits. You know what I'm trying to say? It's like when the actors act, like they be like when they talk about who look good, they mention her name. That's what I mean. So it's like her,
and it's also
she's referenced a lot. Her beauty is referenced a lot in other things that she's not even in. That's my point.
And it's also how she set up her career too. Because she started off a large lump sum of her career was being the sexy trophy, being that person in most movies. Like
Boomerang was loved.
Boomerang, fucking Flintstone. Like, remember in Flintstone, bro? Halle Berry was so fucking fine in Flintstone.
Shit. What was the other movie? What was the other movie from the early 90s she did?
Oh.
It's like a comedy movie. It was her and the other girl. The fuck is the name of that movie? There was like Ratchet, and then they went to
Oh,
like Beverly Hills.
her and the big girl. And even with Halle Berry looking ghetto, she was fine as hell.
That's my point. That's my point. But what I forgot the name of that movie, but they end up in like Beverly Hills or some shit. Yeah.
Bats.
So like they playing like some like very ratchet women, and they end up in like that's what I'm saying. So it's like that's my whole point. You can make her play any role. She could
No, I'm
kill it.
saying, but I'm saying she's been selling sex.
Yeah, but all these roles is different. I don't think was she really selling sex in Babs?
They were ghetto, but they were sexy. She would do my dance.
Yeah, but that's my whole point. So it's like you give her a role right now, she will kill it. It's like, yo, that's probably the best shot
She got
I've ever
that.
seen.
She got that new movie with her and the two boys. I haven't seen it.
Oh, you're talking about the horror movie.
The horror film.
I didn't watch that. The last movie I watched with her was the shit with her and Mark Wahlberg. It was entertaining. It's called The Union.
It's a action movie.
Yeah. So
I saw
basically, there's like high school sweethearts.
Yeah.
She went and she became like a government agent, and he's just like a regular guy at work. Like he has a regular day job, regular guy, and then they cross paths.
Right. Now he got it.
It was actually good.
I've seen the trailer. I just never watched it.
It's one of those like action movies, like but it came out on Netflix. I thought it was.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
It was definitely enjoyable, but that's the last new movie I've seen of her. I want to check out the movie that you was talking about, the shit where they gotta stay in the cabin and they gotta tie
got the rope around them and shit.
Cause that shit look crazy too.
No, I do.
But that's my point. No matter what role you give her, she could kill it or she could burn out and cry. What's always gonna remain the same? She's beautiful.
Yeah, she ain't did no roles for me to be like, they underestimated Holly. She killed this shit. I'm sorry. She ain't got one of those roles for me. Holly killed this shit.
You disagree. I said Monster Ball. You disagree, but Monster Ball definitely. And she killed Losing Isaiah too.
Yes, okay. Losing Isaiah.
That's two of her more serious movies. I don't think she has that many serious movies.
Maybe that's her fault for the role she picked, where you don't show off your acting chops. Because you're right. Losing Isaiah is in the 80s, and then Monster Ball don't come out to 20-some years later.
I never watched that movie.
So maybe in between, you should have selected better scripts.
What movie is this?
Like,
I've never seen this movie.
I'm sorry.
That was a decent movie.
What's that?
The movie she did with Lorenz Tate, Why Do Fools Fall in Love?
Oh yeah, I love Why Do Fools Fall in Love. I love that movie.
That's a decent movie.
But unfortunately, Regina King outshines her in that movie.
Sometimes it be like that. That's not she still did her thing, but sometimes when you do your thing, somebody else just outshines.
Yeah, so that's why unfortunately I don't remember her as much because of how great Regina King was.
I've never seen
and
this
that's another beautiful woman who it took her a long time to be getting taken seriously. But look at Regina King. Like, people love her for her acting ability. It took a long time for her to get there, but people respect, wow, she's beautiful and she can act. Viola Davis, she's beautiful, strong, regal, black. Man, she can act. Angela Bassett, strong, always been beautiful. Since fucking day one.
Halle Berry got some good roles, man. I think you got to go back and watch some shit. So she got some good roles, man. Shout out to Halle Berry, man.
She ain't showing no.
She got a whole song. She got a whole song after
going back.
Yeah, she got a whole song named after her.
Halle Berry, about how beautiful she is.
But that's again that goes back to
she can act. She can act.
No, but that goes back to my whole point. Yeah, that goes back to my whole point because it's like her beauty is referenced in other stuff that has like that she has nothing to do with. So it's like
because unfortunately her acting ain't did enough.
Shit. Back in the 90s, another one. She was a great artist, but Janet Jackson was the name that you know what I'm trying to say. Her people talked about her beauty a lot.
But niggas knew Janet was talented though.
Yes, but people talked about her beauty too.
Yeah, but Janet come from the most talented family. That you can't even. That's not even a good excuse because Janet, although super sexy, Janet was a super talent. Beyond her sexiness, she was also super sexy and super talented.
But that goes back to my point. Yes, I agree. She was, but again, she's still
because it was like
beautiful.
Janet. Yeah,
she's still beautiful.
But even with that, Janet gets the second part. She's so fucking sexy, and she talented, and she can sing, and she can dance, and now she can act. Janet got boom, 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 but she fine as fuck, and she could do this, and she could do that, and she could do this. Halle Berry she fine as fuck.
I guess me and you will disagree because I definitely think she's a talented actress. I think when it comes to like the actresses,
you can't see past them titties.
Her name, I think her name is up there when you talk about actresses.
Yes, because she A-list. Fine, but that's where it stops.
Nah, I think beauty can only carry you so much. In my opinion, I think beauty can only carry you so much.
I think it's carried a lot of motherfuckers a long way.
It has. I don't disagree. It has, but I think in her case, I think to be an A-list because she's still an A-list name.
Look what beauty's done to Kim Kardashian and that family.
They got a lot of money.
Billions.
Yeah.
All out beauty. No talent.
But you don't. I don't think you see them out here. You know what I'm trying to say? Well, they not out here trying to be recognized for keeping up with the Kardashians. I want to be recognized for keeping up with the Kardashians. Don't recognize me about my beauty or my ass. Just recognize me for keeping up with the Kardashians.
No, but Kim is like I've done much more since.
But she has.
What got me here?
Don't say she has though. She has. You don't want to hear, but she has.
But again, that's a beautiful
family. When it comes to her, the first thing you think of is like, oh my, it's beauty, bad.
No, yeah, but no, she ain't got no talent, but she is beautiful.
She's on her path. She's trying to become a lawyer right now.
That's what's up. Shout out to Kim. Halle Berry, maybe that's what you need to go do. Go to law school with Kim.
But again, to my point, beauty can only carry you so far.
Beauty made Kim them billionaires. Fuck, if that's what's gonna get you there, sign me up.
No, I understand what you're saying, but they still have to put the work in. You know what I'm trying to say? Because you gotta think about, like we said, there's a lot of other beautiful people. You know what I'm trying to say? There's other beautiful women.
Mm-hmm. When you those one-on-ones beauty like Halle Berry, that beauty get you through doors.
No, I understand it, but I'm just saying, like, a lot of people try to follow that Kim K blueprint.
Yeah, they need to follow.
We ain't talking about nobody else.
They need to find out. They need to follow the Halle Berry blueprint because
we ain't talking about nobody else when it comes to it. You know what I'm trying to say? We ain't talking nobody else.
Yeah, that's why they need to follow the Halle Berry blueprint because that's gonna get you A-list.
It's not gonna get you there neither because you gotta put that work in.
Yeah, you can do more roles.
She got a couple. She has good movies that she starred, or is the star or a co-star, and she has good movies.
Give me 3 movies that she starred in that was great movies.
That was great?
Yeah.
3? I'll give you 2 right now. And I think, like I said, I don't know what her starring role was in Swordfish. I enjoyed Swordfish. I thought Swordfish was a great movie.
She wasn't a star in that.
It was Hugh Jackman and John Travolta.
Yeah, Hugh Jackman, John Travolta, and she's a co. She was definitely a co. but she
He wasn't the main
there to
lead.
sell sex.
I'm saying, but
Yeah, she was there
my
to
point
sell
is,
sex.
that's what I'm saying. I said, because I don't know, because we go back, I don't know if she was the main lead in certain roles, but like I said, co-star. That's what I said, main lead or co-star.
Yeah. I love you, Halle Berry. I ain't here to put smut on your name. That's never my intent. I'm not here to diss Halle Berry, who's a legend in our culture and community. That's never my goal. I'm just saying, when I think about the movies I've seen her in, not many times that I've seen her outside of her beauty, step out of her beauty, other than a movie like Losing Isaiah and Monster Ball, when she almost wasn't as beautiful as she was, so we can appreciate the acting. Maybe, unfortunately, maybe that's the gift and the curse, where she probably should have did roles that was more that allowed her to be more free in how she looked, the character she took, so we can appreciate the acting more.
Mm-hmm.
We love you, Halle Berry, though. I'm gonna end it with that. I'm not gonna say nothing else bad about Halle. Halle Berry. Halle Berry. What else we got on the docket?
From Halle Berry to one A-list actress to A-list rapper, Drizzy Drake. Is in the news. He has filed a lawsuit against Universal Music Group because he feels like they conspire to sabotage him and bring him down. That way they could elevate and push Kendrick to the top.
Yeah, big year like for Katt Williams. Talking big year for Drizzy Drake. Talking. I think Drake is suing UMG because this is the reason why he feel like he got a case, because I feel like this is some shit that he's already done with them. You get what I'm saying? Like, I know y'all gangs because we've done this. Now, I'm a whistleblower. I'm telling everything now. Y'all niggas, I've been working with you niggas too long, and y'all been doing this shit. Now y'all got a new shiny toy that y'all trying to push up, and y'all trying to use our games on me. Fuck out of here. I'm telling everything now. I'm blowing the whistle. And so with that, I feel like Drake is gonna open Pandora's box to a lot of shit, but it's also going to expose himself in the process.
Yeah, because if they doing bots for him, they ain't do bots for you too.
Exactly.
So it's like you willing to sacrifice yourself to take that W away from Kendrick, I guess.
Exactly. You so hell bent on saying he didn't actually win that I'm gonna expose myself, like, type shit. And I'm exposed to everybody else. Drake is so hell bent on crushing this Kendrick narrative that he gonna expose everybody. Drake is the new superhead of hip hop.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Musically. Because he about to expose the whole game, and that I know he's participated in. That's the only reason why he has this information, because UMG, who he is a part of too, owe them like $400 million. Own this nigga catalog. They played this same role, same game with him. So he like, y'all niggas gonna pull this shit on me when I know what I know. I got something for y'all ass. Because he ain't coming at Kendrick for defamation of character or nothing. He ain't sue Kendrick. He's suing a lawyer because
even with that, I don't think that would play well. He could, because
it ain't. He ain't gonna play that game because that's another. Okay, you talk about this defamation. Now, nigga, you gotta open Pandora's box that can make you look away. I'm gonna get at the label because I know they in fact already doing this shit with other artists, including myself, and it's something I could prove and say that shit ain't real. But ultimately, you expose the whole music business.
Damn.
Including yourself.
I mean, it's Drake versus industry.
So Drake is the martyr of music right now, or he's 6ix9ine, depending on what vantage you coming from. Because they call it Gunna a snitch. I don't know, Drake. Y'all might be in good company. It's different type of snitching, but snitching all the same. Snitching all the same. The street snitching shit don't only equate to crime. And it's a crime. It's just a white collar crime. So if you playing the game because you've been benefiting from it, and now you snitching or telling or suing, bruh, your ass look crazy. This is not a good look for Drake. It continues to make him look bad. And then I really believe some of what he's saying is true, but the effects of it affects the entire music business. And that's what's going to fuck it up for him.
Yeah, I understand that, but it's like, maybe they boosted the numbers, but he didn't see the effect that that song had on the shit. He didn't see that.
And so that's why. So a lot of people saying that, like, that's how you could tell Drake ain't with the community, because regardless of them boosting those streaming numbers in our community, them numbers is up.
That shit was being played everywhere. Bro, they really burnt that song to the. Like, they really burned that song.
Exactly.
You didn't see them going
outside.
I know he was in LA. You didn't see them going crazy for that song when he did his pop up. I haven't bumped that song in a while, but shit, when I first heard it, I knew that shit was crazy. I had to run
the
that
first
shit.
Time I heard it, I said it's over.
I heard that beat. I'm like, oh my God. See, I don't care what nobody says. That was a very lit moment for hip hop. Like, you had to stay up and say, "Oh, he dropped again. Oh, he dropped it." It was a very
niggas talking. Yo, another one dropped. Another one dropped. Another one dropped.
Yo, shout out to both of them. But
yeah,
that was definitely a lit moment for hip hop, you know. But like I said, when I first heard that "Not Like Us," I'm like, God damn, that beat, Kendrick flow on it, he delivered.
First time.
And then he had the one-liners. He had the one-liners that people gonna remember.
The day that shit dropped, I literally listened to it back to back to back to back.
He dropped the music video. He dropped the music video.
Bro. They did the pop out.
He did the pop out, then dropped the music for the shit. It would have went crazy. He would have threw that shit on his album, and which we're gonna get into. If he would put that shit on the album, he didn't even put the shit on his album.
Didn't even put it on there.
We're gonna get to his album, but he didn't even put that shit on his album.
Didn't even put it on there. Man, Drake, you lost. It's okay. Drake don't listen to me, man. He don't listen to me. I told him, disappear. Disappear. Give us those fucking Gallus. Give us those views type of vibes, island vibes, so we can shake our ass to. The beef, act like it never happened, bro. Make the records for the ladies. We will forgive you. Fans are fickle. Give us the vibes. No, but you want to keep out here poking a dead horse, bro. Nobody cares. All this shit, you do this to say what? Nothing. Nobody cares.
Yeah.
We don't, Drake, we don't care. If they boost this shit up 100,000 extra listens, we don't care. Because when that beat drop, all of us crip. Mother on a beat. All of us from the West Coast. All of us fucking crip walking and shit. So when that fucking trumpet hit, nigga, we don't care about those fucking streams. We all from the West Coast when that shit dropped. That
record was crazy.
That shit dropped anywhere. Niggas instantly shoulders up.
He really gave us he gave us a banger for this record. You know what I'm trying to say?
Drake thought a straight hit off the disc.
I'm saying it's like even if the streams thing is still a hit. Like not like us still. It landed,
but that's why
and it did what it was supposed to do.
Bro, when it went out, nobody. I wonder what the numbers are.
Nobody was thinking about the numbers.
Nobody was thinking about the numbers. Niggas know that shit. Run it back. Run it back.
Or it's like, yo, play that shit. Yo, you know what he was saying?
Bro, run it back. Nobody's counting the strings, bro. Only that nerd ass nigga academics and they'll be doing that. Niggas don't care about them numbers when that beat is hard.
Yeah, that's it. That was a good record, man.
When you go outside and that shit come on and you riding past the nigga riding past in the car and everybody walking down the street, must it on a beat, beat, bump, in a rap, nigga, yeah, freak, throw man down, got an ambulance. Bro, nigga go crazy.
Yeah, man. Like I said, that shit was a hit. Like I said, it was a dope moment for hip hop. It was a dope year for hip hop because 2024 will go down in the record books for one of the biggest battles.
At one of Dorian's basketball games, I'm emceeing, bro. I got the instrumental. I stopped the instrumental because I was talking to somebody. Everybody rapping this shit. I say, hey, this a kid's game. That's how you know this shit is real. I was gonna play the record because it's like it's a kid's event. Mm-hmm. But the beat is hard. I got the instrumental playing. I stopped to talk to somebody. And when I stop it, everybody's rapping the words. And I got to remind people, hey, y'all at a kid's event. Because when that beat fucking drop, bro, everybody go crazy. So fuck them streams, nigga. I never knew how much it streamed anyway. Never been my concern. Never even thought about it. Oh, that shit must have went triple platinum. That shit must have went quadruple platinum. Bro, I didn't give a fuck about that shit. All I knew is wherever I went this summer, but you couldn't escape that fucking song.
Yeah, but even another thing. Stream-wise, they both was gonna do numbers, good or bad on the disc record. They both was gonna do numbers because it's like, oh shit, he dropped. Like we said, oh he shit. Everybody was gonna,
yeah.
Everybody was gonna jump like, oh shit.
Yeah. Everybody gonna tune in anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
But
I don't know what you stand approve from this, but it ain't gonna change the effect. It ain't gonna change. He got the Super Bowl. It ain't gonna change. He about to get all these fucking Grammys. It ain't changed none of that. What's the beef? It is what it is.
So what I say is streaming ain't gonna affect the. If he wins some Grammys off of it, it's gonna be like shit. But let's get
Okay.
here. Let's get into our closing segment. Easy transition. No, talking about Drake Kendrick. Kendrick dropped a
Easy
album.
transition.
So we're gonna give y'all our review on the
Nobody,
album.
I didn't expect it. I didn't expect
Kendrick
him to drop one.
dropped GNX.
I wasn't expecting yeah.
I I I
I
thought he would
wasn't
have made it
expecting
like
the
a.
album.
I thought he would have made an announcement, but he went with the surprise album. Because I think if you would have announced it, it would have gave a
Yeah.
lot of build to it. Probably, it's gonna do great. The album's gonna
Yeah.
do crazy numbers, but I think
Yeah, it's doing crazy numbers now.
so. I think if you would have announced it at a certain time, it might
And
have
I think artists,
anticipation probably would have built for it. So
yeah, but I think like artists of their caliber now, they don't really announce albums anymore. Like the Coles, the Drakes, the Beyonces,
yeah, it's just like fuck it, you
like
drop it. They don't need to
yeah,
because they got their
like y'all
strong
give it,
following, so
yeah,
they're gonna get the numbers that they're
yeah,
gonna get.
yeah, yeah. It's like the element of surprise. We gonna shut the internet down type shit. Like that's only reserved for that class of musicians. The Beyonces, the Kendricks, the Drakes, the Coles, Hove, Ye, all of them. It's like they don't need to announce an album. They just drop. And so GNX, 12 tracks, very West Coast. I'm surprised Not Like Us wasn't on there. I think he gonna drop a deluxe. This like a little teaser. But nigga, I'm in here, plaid shirt on, Chuck Taylors, all weekend, nigga. I'm in here.
I'm not gonna lie, that's Kendrick dropped some shit, man.
Bro, I'm in here, arms like this, a
Mhm.
whole weekend. Foot working, man.
That intro track,
Yeah,
that
whacked out murals,
yeah, that shit whacked out murals. Ooh, man.
beats is tough. Mustard went crazy on the beats.
Mhm. Shit.
Real West Coast grill, give me like Bay
It's
Area.
crazy. Squabble is Squabble Up or Squabble?
Bobble up.
Squabble Up was the shit he played on the Not Like Us. That was the song that he played. That the little
Off
snippet.
up,
That was the
nigga,
song
hand
right
on me, that
before,
got
so he
my
released it.
yeah.
And
And
no,
I've
that
been
was perfect. And that's
and,
you know what's crazy? That's the next video he dropped. He dropped the
yeah,
video.
and that's the song. I'm like, when he had that little snippet, everybody like, ooh,
Now, when I heard that song, I'm like, yo, when you first watched the Not Like Us video, you heard that song, I was like,
yeah,
oh shit, that shit's some fire. Where'd that
yeah,
come
ooh,
from?
what's
It's like,
that?
is that gonna be like a single, or is that gonna be him
Yeah,
talking and shit? This like another diss
yeah,
track that he gave us another banger diss. But
yep,
Squabble Up is dope. One of my favorite records on the shit is Reincarnated. He
fire.
he rapped on that he rapped on Made Niggas by Pac
Yeah,
and
yeah.
Outlaws.
And they were saying like,
That's a beat I
but
fuck
they
with.
was a lot of people again, the academic fans, like he was talking about Drake. Drake was he was talking about Drake using Pac. Look at him. Look at him trying to use Pac and shit. Like this is what the academic fans and shit.
Well,
They were
he
talking
didn't
about
use Pop voice. He used to beat that Pop rap too. That's
use it.
much.
They say he used
much different.
his beat and his flow.
Even if he uses flow, that's like paying homage. A lot of rappers do that when they rap with somebody that they respect. They either
But
challenge
they
their
said,
flow.
we wasn't with Drake doing it.
No, what the thing is, Drake. I don't think Drake just didn't get the clearance for his shit. I thought what Drake did was creative.
And Drake rap, but the thing is, Drake put Pac voice and rap like himself, though.
Yeah,
Bro,
he
if you gonna
he
do it,
rap.
rap like Pac.
I understand what you're saying. You're gonna use Pac voice and Snoop, but like I said, I thought it was a creative idea. It was a creative way to use AI. I thought it was a creative and
Yeah,
funny way. It's like, oh, talking shit. I'm gonna rap. I'm gonna use their voices to shit on you. You know what I'm trying to say? So
yeah.
I thought it was creative. Not everybody. I don't think it's mixed. I don't think a lot of people was big fans of the AI voices, but I thought it was creative.
Like,
Yeah,
if
it
you
was.
like it or not, I thought it
If
was good.
when we first talked about it, my whole thing was, nigga, you sound like Drake. You got Pac sound like Drake. You got Snoop sound like Drake. You should have rapped. You should have mimicked their style, so it immerse us in these artists, in these legends that we love. But I'm saying all this to say, I fuck with this album, and I like that all the niggas when he had the pop out, and he had all them Cali niggas, them young Cali niggas, he got all them niggas on the project. Like, this a real Cali fucking album. All those niggas that was opening up and shit for the pop out, he got them on the album. A lot of people say like he was clout chasing, using these young niggas so he could, like, I guess, represent California, using the Cali love shit as a gimmick, just like milking these little niggas to make him, to boost himself up.
I don't know. Like I said, when your fan base ride with you, they're gonna rock with you. But you know, we talking about like the delusional fans.
Yeah,
like,
yeah. So
this
is
this
the
different
Drake.
kids of fans,
Yeah.
but we talking like this the realm of delusion. Like,
But again, the Drake fans and the delusional fans saying all this, but to see him in turn drop an album and got all these young niggas on it, all that the him and SZA don't fuck with each other shit, that the academics and the hip hop bloggers and the music bloggers say. Meanwhile, he got her on Luther and shit. Like, shout out to Kendrick, man. He got another dope one. I feel like he gonna drop a deluxe.
I think I said the album's dope. GNX, and it's not too long. It's 12.
Yeah, it's 12 tracks. And you know me, attention span. Attention span. First thing I look at when a new album drop, how many songs? What I say about your white boy. First thing I look at, god damn, this nigga got too many fucking songs. 12 songs. My right type of album. Just enough to keep my attention the entire album, and also make me want more. Because it's a quick listen, it's fire, it's like that. I could do that again. And I could run this back. Because with them long ass albums, I don't be want to listen to them shit again. I just pick out the few songs that I like. But with this album being 12 tracks, even if a song is not my favorite, I could run the album back because it's such a quick listen and all the songs go together sonically. Shout out to Kendrick, man. Another one.
Yeah, man. Shout out to another one. So with the reviews, you know, the more shits, the more shits, the worse, the less shits, the better. How many shits would you give GNX?
0 shits for me.
News on the same page. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I fucks with that album. That's a good ass album.
0 shits for me, bro.
Kendrick was really out there talking that shit.
Yeah, yeah.
It's like,
and again, I'm only a week in, and it's been a week, about a week listening. So I'm still in California a bit. And bro, I wish that's why we need another Cali trip, bro.
Yeah, man. That damn when damn we was when I first came out.
Drop. We was immersed in damn.
Yeah, we was out there.
All we fucking listened to.
It was that was out there, man. That was our Cali anthem right there.
All we listened to.
That's what
front to back every day. Front to back.
Man, that was a good time. Weather was good. We gotta get.
Cali was beautiful.
Gotta get like a good week.
And so
like Thursday to Monday, Thursday to Tuesday.
Listen to this, gave me that, reminded me of riding the bikes through California.
Remember, that was dope shit. We don't know where the fuck we was going. We was just riding bike through Cali. Through LA. I'm not gonna say Cali.
Through LA.
But through LA.
Riding the bikes through LA and shit, bro. That's the feeling. That's how I felt listening to this shit. Like, yo, riding the bike through LA. Good times, man. This is a good ass album. 0 shits for me, man. This shit is fire.
Me too. Dope album. I told you. I said it, man. How long till we give Kendrick the nod for one of the greatest hip hop runs we ever seen?
Yeah, this year? I don't know, bro. I ain't seen a year like this in quite some time.
Yeah, Kendrick giving everybody a run for their money, like that 1 year run.
Standing on it heavy.
Won a battle, going crazy, dropped the album.
and
Super Bowl,
making hit disc records.
And the Grammys is probably gonna help sprinkle some stuff. I was like, oh yeah, you win this Grammy.
Yeah, a clean. Yo, you get the Super Bowl and the Grammys in one sonic year, one musical year.
Shit, like I said,
It ain't been done, bro. It ain't been done.
What year? 2024, Kendrick gonna be one
Gotta
of
put
those
in.
crazy years.
Gotta put it in the books, man.
Yeah, you got 2024 Kendrick. I don't know what
This
you
gonna be
put for Weezy. You got the
It's gonna be studied.
you got like 03,
yeah,
50, like you know what I'm trying to say,
Yeah.
like those years.
those Ye runs, those Kanye runs, like
Pick Ho's best year.
yeah.
Like,
This is there.
DMX, what was it? Was it 99 when DMX dropped both albums in the same year? He dropped two
believe
#1
so.
albums
I
since
believe so.
99. It was 98, I think. I think it was 98.
Okay.
I'm gonna search it, but I think it was 98. But that's also a great year. He dropped two #1 albums in the same year.
Yeah. Now, this Kendrick run is definitely one of those that's gonna be remembered and it's gonna be studied for many years to come.
Definitely. Let's see. Albums.
West Side, nigga.
Yeah, so yeah, he dropped It's Dark and Hell is Hot and Flesh of My Flesh.
Blood of My Blood.
That's two albums, two #1s in the same year. That's another crazy. I feel like a lot of people don't talk about, but that's a crazy year in itself too.
Yeah, that's dope.
Two #1s in the same year. But with that being said, that's a wrap on this brand new episode of Another Shitty Opinion Podcast. Your boy John, my co-host Dev, and we are out.